Okay, what we're looking at is a Hewlett-Packard 5314A universal counter. It's a very clean counter, very nice look to it. I like the grayish beige case. It's got a good handle, no scratches on the face, nice bright display, nice clean unit all the way around. And then top of the unit. Right at the moment, I'm feeding in a 10 megahertz signal from this PTS 160. It's a frequency synthesizer, crystal based, and we are displaying the 10 megahertz, 10,000 kilohertz, 10 megahertz on the meter at the moment. And I'm going to go ahead and let's take her down first. We'll start somewhere low. The PTS is capable of counting from about 200 kilohertz up, so we're going to have to start there. Okay, we are reading 200 kilohertz on the hp5314A. As provided by the PTS. Let's go ahead and step her up. 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and then we're going to go to 1 meg, 2 meg, 3 meg, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I need to change my resolution a little bit, and we'll go to 10. Now let's go up 10 megahertz at a time. So we go to 20 megahertz, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then we'll go to 100. This would be the maximum of this unit. So we are just, if I backed off and went to 9999999. Okay, so we've seen the extreme range in megahertz on this thing. Let's go ahead and let's take it downwards to the low end. All right, let's. We are at 10 megahertz, and we are going to reduce ourselves nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've already been through this territory. 900 kilohertz, 800, 700, 600, 500, 400, 300, 200. Let's go ahead and see if we can give ourselves a little more resolution. 100. Alright, then we've got 90 kilohertz, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 kilohertz. All right. All right, now we're at 9 kilohertz. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. 900, 800, 700, 600, 500, 400, 300, 200, 100 hertz. Let's go 90 hertz, 80 hertz, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 hertz. 9 hertz. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 hertz. Hertz. 1. We are on 0.00 be 1 hertz. It's in kilohertz that you're reading it. So it did that very well. Now, when you're reading in hertz, you're better off reading period. Because when you read the period, you're going to get a far more resolution. When you're measuring extremely low frequencies, you might want to measure it in period. If you put the meter in the period position, which I just did, and I push the maximum frequency resolution button, and then what we're doing right now is we're allowing the signal coming in to turn on the gate, and we're counting microseconds. And then when the signal turns off the gate, we display how many microseconds that we counted. So right now I'm getting approximately 1,000,000 microseconds. And the reason that is because we've got a 1 hertz signal coming in. Now if I step this 1 hertz signal up to 2 hertz, we should drop down to about 500,000, which we just did. About the 4th place there. 3 hertz, we should get about 333,000. 4 hertz, 250,000. 5 hertz, 20,000, or 200,000, excuse me. 6 hertz, 166,666 would be about right. I'm not good enough to tell you what 7 would be, but it's looks like it's 142.8. 1250 for 8 hertz. 111,120 something for 9. And then 10. At 10 we're showing 100,000. Let's go to 100. It's 1,000 hertz I got in here. Pardon me. There we go. That's 100 hertz. 100 hertz, we got 10,000. 1,000 hertz, we have 1,000. 1,000 thousands is a million. So where was I? So you get the idea. So the period is working fine too. That's the point. Alright, we're feeding 2,000 hertz in on channel B from the HP synthesizer, and we're feeding a megahertz from the PTS onto channel A, and we're doing a ratio of A to B. So 1 million divided by 2,000, the ratio is 500. So channel A is 500 times whatever channel B is. If I know channel B, I can determine channel A. If I know channel A, I can determine channel B also, because it'd be 1/500th. Let's go ahead and turn up to 2 megahertz. 2 megahertz divided by 2 kilohertz, I'm 1,000. I've got a ratio of 1,000. 3 megahertz is 1,500. 4 is 2,000. 5 is 2,500. Yes. 6 megahertz divided by 2,000 would be 3,000. So we get the idea. It's working fine for ratios. Channel B is working as well as channel A. And that's really what I wanted to prove. So we have a very nice looking unit that works very well. And it will come with this manual, which I guarantee you're going to refer to, as I have. It'll tell you how to set your switches so that you can do all of your different measurements. You can measure time intervals between signals, you can measure period, you can measure ratio, and so on. And then it also takes you through the theory of operation and the calibration of the unit, and provides you with schematic diagrams at the back for service if you ever need it. Nice reference. So that'll come with the unit, and I will also provide, as I generally do, a new set of leads. A new set of Gator type leads with a BNC connector and a coax. So that will come with a manual and the meter. Happy bidding.